Yo, so we're going 2 first.
Yeah.
All right, scratch that.
That's one. Nah.
So that's 1-1.
1-0. That's 1-0. You're trying to get over on me.
That's 1-1. Yes, sir, Ski. Turn me up. For sure. You're a good man. We gotta take our flick after this too. Nah, don't show.
Jett, what was this summer like for you? What are some of the areas you focused on, and how are you feeling entering into this media day?
I feel like I focused on my mind most importantly, getting my mental sharp, helping my IQ out. Defensively, offensively, I don't feel like anything was in particular. I feel like I got better as a whole, most importantly. So I think just spending time away from the facility and working every day as hard as I can. So I think I improved in pretty much every area. Yeah.
This is your 3rd year now. Just what are your expectations for yourself as you enter a big year?
I got big expectations. I think I could, impact my game on both sides. So it's just a matter of doing it now. Yeah.
Jett, the guard rotation is very different this year than it was in the year prior. Does that kind of elevate the level of competition you have in training camp here? And do you feel an extra sense of motivation going into this season compared to years past?
That's a good question. I honestly feel like, I approached it pretty good last season, my preparation. So I'm not really going to change much just in terms of just, sustaining that throughout the season. Because I had a pretty good training camp last year. So I think, just staying down, focusing on the main thing, and watching film, spending time with coaches, I think that's going to help a lot. Yeah.
There's obviously like an increased level of anticipation and excitement for the season after the team acquired Desmond. The offense feels like it's going to change a little bit with him. Does the playing faster, this kind of new style of offense, fit your game a little bit better? Where do you see yourself kind of fitting in how this group's going to come together?
Yeah, I think playing faster, just gives everybody an opportunity. Playing faster, sharing the ball more, and that just like playing fast, kicking in the head alone just helps for shooters to get in rhythm. I think rhythm plays a big part of it, touching the ball, being a part of the offense. But yeah, it's the little things that people kind of glance over sometimes as a basketball player. So Desmond definitely helps with that. Tyus helps with that as well. So now we just got to go out and do it.
Jett, new look, a little bit of different hair going on. What was the thought process behind that? Anything?
Arnie told me I had pool workouts during the season to build up my lung capacity, so I just thought it was a lot just to maintain, twisting it, retwisting it. I'm like, man, let me just cut it all off so I could just get in and out of the pool efficiently.
Mike Brodsky, Florida National News. Jett, you come from a big basketball family. Can you talk about the impact of having a dad who played and other siblings who played and the impact that they've had on your game?
That's a good question. I think it's since a kid I wanted to be in the NBA like my dad. To keep it as real as possible. That's always been my goal to get here. Not to get here to stay here. So yeah, since I was a child, it's always been because of him, and having my brother play the same sport as well, especially in college. That was super fun, motivating. They're your biggest critics. So, all the stuff you hear outside, they've already said it already. So it's good having them. Yeah.
Jett, what's the story behind your jersey number?
That's a good question. Nobody ever asked me that. That's a good question. So in high school, we played on Fridays. One of my favorite movies was Friday the 13th. So I remember somebody was guarding me, and I was like, yo, it gets scary on Fridays. and they was like, that's why I wear 13. And then also I was born on the 13th. My mom didn't want to have me on the 13th because she thought it was unlucky. So she waited to 12:02 to have me on the 14th. So I think there's some, some that draws me to the number. Yeah.
Thanks.
Jett, do you want to talk a little bit about your involvement in the community? I know you've got a basketball camp and
Yeah.
you've done a lot of volunteer work. Can you talk a little bit about that?
Yeah, when I grew up, I always just loved going to camps. I remember my dad hosted a camp when I was younger, and it was for free. So I just love the aspect of it just being for free and just giving back and just paying forward. I feel like that's the most important. All the knowledge I learned just being here, I can just give it to a kid so he can get to that destination quicker and understand what's happening faster. So, and also with the Alzheimer's movement, my grandma has Alzheimer's, so that means a lot to my family. So as much as I can impact and help and bring awareness to that, I'm going to. Yeah.
Jett, first couple of seasons, playing time has been a little bit limited. What do you think needs to change going into year 3 for that to change?
Honestly, I just think I need to be consistent, more off the court and on the court. Just with, like, daily habits. I feel like you just wake up and just do the same thing every day. That builds consistency on the court as well. So just editing your life as much as possible to, because believe it or not, off the court impacts on the court. So just building those habits. That could be texting AB to go over and watch film at his house. We live in the same spot, or just going the extra mile as much as I can. Yeah. That's it. Appreciate y'all.